Act.
Yeah, we'll give it a quick go. Come on. So I would, yeah, so it'd be like that.
So it'd be like that. So...
Well, hang on a second.
Yeah.
One hand's there, one hand's on my back. What's that other... Actually, nothing to write home about.
That's what you said last night.
You turned it to fucking Fanta. Two blokes are going to come on in a horse in a minute.
I can tell you, Posh's hairstyle isn't one of the most talked about things. Jamelia. OK, fingers on buzzers. What else are the nation be talking about?
Is it the story that Barbara Windsor's had her nails done?
Andy Murray in the US Open.
Oh my God, it was incredible. It was my best thing ever.
Not as good as Meet Olympics, though.
Yeah.
No. No.
Second best thing ever.
Well, he came second, which made me think that's more of a Scottish athlete. That's sort of what... Coming first, really, you've kind of broken the whole spells.
You know, you don't want to boast.
No,
you
you
know.
may as well.
Yeah.
I want Rafi.
You don't want to boast, sorry. Everyone on your team's wearing a gold medal?
Couldn't stop looking at his sideburns.
Andy Murray did look like... he looked like a tramp. And Federer looked like a sort of a doll, and not a bead of sweat on him.
He's sponsored by Gillette, isn't he?
He is sponsored by Gillette, yeah, he had to have a shave.
Yeah.
I think that was maybe Andy Murray having a little hint at Gillette going, hello, for a couple of quid, this could be gone. If only I had a razor. How Scottish is that? He's waiting for a sponsorship deal before he buys. How much is a Mac 3? No. Let's have a look and see whether Andy Murray is one of the most talked about things this week. Yes, indeed. Andy Murray was beaten by Roger Federer in the final of the US Open. It was the most successful performance by a British tennis player since Greg Rosetsky came fourth in Dancing on Ice. OK, one more to get things on buzzers.
Now, is it the American government's intervention in the credit crunch situation? It's a great support package, putting trillions of dollars into Fannie Mae. It is panto, isn't it? Just say. They've got two major lending institutions, Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac.
Is the bank called Fannie Mae?
Yes.
Yeah, it's sort of the nickname of it.
I think it sounds like the best month of the year. Can't wait for April to be finished. It's Fannie Mae!
Let's have a look and see whether it's up there. Yes, this is the story that the US government has bailed out America's two biggest mortgage companies. It's going to cost $25 billion, which is crazy. For that kind of money, they could have another 3 weeks in Iraq. At the end of that round, Sean's team have 2 points, Jason's team have 3 points. Join us after the break, we will be finding out the best way to make a woman feel beautiful. Welcome back to 8 out of 10 Cats. The next round is Pick of the Polls. Our team's taken in turns to choose a picture from the board and then have to answer a related question. Sean, Jamelia and Christopher, you're to go first. What do you fancy the look of?
If I'm to be honest, I didn't actually hear the question, so I don't understand why we're looking even at the pictures.
You've got to tell me the connection between all 6 pictures.
Okay.
Just you on this one, no help on his team. And this is the only round where you have to write it down. You have to do 300 words.
Really, all you have to do is pick a picture down.
Sorry, I didn't know.
OK, what are you going to go for?
I'm going to go for the lady with the boobs.
OK, you've chosen the vegetarian. 58% of vegetarians what?
I've had this theory for a while, is that if you go to a vegetarian's house and they only make vegetarian food and you have to eat it, but if they come to your house then they've got to have meat, because you're a meat eater.
Fair's fair.
My dad does it with cigarettes. He's a smoker. If he goes to a non-smoker's house, he's not allowed to smoke, but when you go to his house, you've got to have a fag.
All his friends are dead, of course. Never mind. So, 58% of vegetarians what?
Don't eat meat.
You're very close, just remove a word.
Do eat meat.
Correct.
Do eat.
Do eat meat?
That is the correct answer. Bizarrely, 58% of people that say they're vegetarian actually eat meat. When I'm having a dinner party, I always make sure there are vegetarian options. They can make do or fuck off. OK, you've got to pick a picture.
OK, it'd be silly not to have Chris Hoy, would it?
Yeah.
We polled the studio audience and asked them, would you rather win an Olympic gold medal or an Oscar?
What do you think?
It depends on the audience, doesn't it? Depends on their kind of...
If they did make a film of your life, who'd you want to play you?
One of my coaches reckons I look like the guy from The Incredibles, the father.
Yeah, you do, actually.
He does that a lot. 2 tickets to the gun show, please. Well, I wouldn't mind. All he's doing with those is holding handlebars. Occasionally you've got to ring a bell when you're passing someone.
When you're cycling around the streets, do you wear an helmet?
Not the big, long, pointy one, but yeah, I wear a helmet.
That one. Because my friend, right, she will not wear the helmet at all, right? She's like, I'm not wearing a helmet. And the reason she's not wearing one is because she says it messes her hair up, right?
Oh, should we go over to Jamelia for hair news? I'm afraid I've got to fuck off. To you, Jason.
I said to her, yeah, but a road traffic accident will mess your hair up more, won't it, than wearing a helmet? Like, you don't want to be lying in A&E and the doctor come over and go, are you all right? You go, just tell me, is my hair all right? Well, you can have a look, it's on this plate.
What do we do an appeal to her now?
Wear an helmet, you dick. Chris always says.
Yeah, always says.
I don't wear a helmet. I cycled all the way through. I said it, I cycled all the way through the 70s.
Yeah. 1972. 1973. 1974.
Nobody had a helmet.
My dad says if you don't wear an helmet, you've got nothing to protect.
So your dad, he's a heavy smoker. He says, you're mad if you don't wear a helmet.
OK, so what do you think? Oscar?
It's got to be the medal, surely.
What do you
I
reckon?
don't know, I think Oscars.
I'm going to go with Hoy.
Fair enough. Because he's got his medals. Oscar.
Oscar.
You think Oscars? Well, I can tell you that you're absolutely wrong. 81% of our audience say they'd rather have an Olympic gold than an Oscar. Of course they would. Chris Hoy's bike was very expensive, but you've got to remember it was a joint birthday and Christmas present. At the end of that round, Sean, Biggins and Jamelia have 3 points, Jason, Chris and Mark have 3 points. The next round is Believe It or Not. In this round, I give the panellists a simple statement. All they have to do is tell me whether they think it's true or false. Let's have a look at a clip to illustrate your statistic.
I went to the BBC and someone says, oh, Mike Reed's here. I thought, not my favourite DJ of all times. Ha! I was flabbergasted. Just as we were about to go out, I saw this gorgeous-looking guy. I thought, oh, my good God, I thought, he's an absolute cracker. So I turned round and says to him, is your name Mike Reed? Just like that. He said yes, because he was with Ed Stewart. Ed Stewart's breath stinks. But Mike Reed has got beautiful breath. Mike Reed is absolutely gorgeous. He is fantastic. He is tops. He was wearing his beautiful blue corduroy shorts. I playfully tapped Mike's bum. Tenders! Talk about the electricity going through me.
She broke my heart. Here is your related statistic. 19% of people would dump their current partner for a celebrity.
Oh.
What do you think? Is that true or false?
Depends who the celebrity is. I mean, Mugabe's a celebrity.
He's not, really. He's not a celebrity. He's not a celebrity. You don't see him in Heat. Yeah, you don't see him with Mugabe. He's got, you know, like, putting some stuff in the car, and his, like, shirt rides up, and there's a bit of flag.
I think a lot of people have got that thing in their relationship where they're allowed to, if they meet a certain someone, they're allowed to have a go on that someone. Who would be your choice of celebrity? Who would you go for?
David Beckham.
He's a man.
Have people ever invited you onto a show to get close to you, Jamelia?
No, but there are there's lots
You
of
look lovely
like...
tonight.
Anyway, you embarrass me now.
Well, you're just saying you're looking lovely, so no need to be embarrassed because you do, so it's fine.
Even when you're talking, you sound like you're in a chat room.
LOL. Are you in a relationship?
I'm married, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
That actually hurts.
But just press delete and start on someone else.
Biggins, you look great tonight, man.